Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I am really excited because I got a package in the mail from Gravitas Pens. Now if you are not familiar with Gravitas Pens, that is Ben Walsh, who is a designer and pen maker in Ireland. He's started Gravitas Pens and he makes a line of fountain pens and ballpoint pens, one of which I reviewed last year. You might remember the Gravitas, which is a really lovely fountain pen. This is one of the prototype models before the full release of the pen. And he has sent me some more things to review, so let's have a look at it. And this is what was in the package. Firstly, how cool is this packaging? This is just a packet of cartridges, Gravitas Pens, standard international cartridges here, Pelican, which is great, good quality ink, nice are these pens. Now I've got two different pens here, and it's hard to explain, but there's like a, kind of like a fruity smell about it all. I noticed it when I opened the package, but like this is one of the pens and it actually smells very sort of like, well, like Skittles, which is kind of appropriate. Let's have a look at what's in here. So beautifully packaged here. Actually really gorgeous packaging. And this is the Twist ballpoint pen, which I think is really lovely. Like this flat edge to sort of stops it rolling, all of that sort of stuff. You twist it, the retractable point comes out. We'll do a quick writing sample with this in a second. As I said, this is just an unboxing and first impression. And so far, like in terms of the packaging, I'm really impressed. In terms of the design, I really love it. It's not slippery because it's got that sort of brushed anodized sort of material, and it's a nice comfortable size. In fact, actually with that flat side there for your thumb, that's really cool. And I really love this subtle branding that he puts on his pens. So that is the Twist ballpoint pen. Let's now see what, as I said, I showed you a little bit of this. Like, yeah, you do get a very fruity, skittly sort of smell because this is the Skittles fountain pen. So as you can see, it is very much modeled off the, it is the Gravitas model, and this is the version that has had the changes made to it. So like it removed the threads off the back, beautiful smooth threads there onto the section screws down nicely. So it's got a subtle texture to it. It's not textured. It's just not slippery because it's not like polished smooth. This has got a fine Yovo nib. Is it fine? Extra fine maybe? I can't quite tell. I think it's extra fine. And it's got a really lovely weight to it. These pens, this is even, I think, probably even slightly heavier than the original Gravitas. It's just a very nice weight in the hand. Lots of good, beautifully well-machined threads. Got a converter. Let's ink this guy up and do a writing sample. So a couple of quick things. Firstly, I can't stop looking at the treatment of this material. I think those colors are just beautiful and the vibrancy there. Like, I'm not sure how well that's picking up, but there's that bright blue that really pops through in this material. I think it's really lovely. I'm really enjoying the feel of this pen. When I spoke to Ben about these, he said he was particularly keen on turquoise inks, and while I haven't gone exactly into a turquoise, what I've inked this with is Bondi Blue from Robert Oster, which is, I think, a beautiful blue, which will really like complement that blue that really pops through this pen. Let's do the writing samples now with these. This is Clairefontaine 90-gram paper. I'll start with the Twist ballpoint pen. And as I said, it's got a lovely twist mechanism. And you feel like the spring resistance there is really encouraging and secure. I do like that peaked finial there. And actually, naturally then, as I spun the pen into my hand, my thumb landed on that flat section and it just feels right. So what we have here is the Gravitas Pens. This is, I'll put under here, Ben Walsh design. Twist. This is like a rollerball, I think. It's a really smooth refill. I'm not sure what refill is in it. I'll check that out, and of course I'll cover that in the review. But it's got because of this like texture, it doesn't, as I said, it doesn't feel slippery. It's smooth. I think this would be a very comfortable sort of pen for like carrying and for you know, sort of longer sort of note writing sessions as well. And because it's got a nice design, it's kind of eye-catching. But if we're going to talk about eye-catching, let's be real here. The Skittles fountain pen, like, wow. I think that is an amazing sort of material, the way that's been treated there. So we have the Gravitas Pens. Once again, Ben Walsh design. I can still smell that sort of fruity fragrance from the packaging. It's really, really interesting. We have a steel Yovo. I think this is an extra fine. And the ink here is Robert Oster. Bondi Blue. So this is a very fine extra fine. Well, fine by European standards. But it's laying down a nice amount of ink. It's smooth. Obviously, I'll do a full review of this as well, where I'll go into it in more detail. But, you know, it's sort of wet enough and it's smooth. It's written straight out of the box, inked straight up, right on the paper. That was the first word I'd written with this pen. So I think it does a really lovely job. I think it's a nice pen, let's be real. And while the design may not be for everyone, while the color scheme may not be for everyone, I think it's a unique pen. I think it's got a great look. It's certainly eye-catching, and I think it's kind of cool. Like, it's really cool. Like, hopefully some of those colors are really showing up here in the video, because, like, it's really beautiful. So that was the first, the unboxing and the first impressions there of the Gravitas Pens Twist ballpoint pen there, and the Skittles fountain pen, which Ben is doing some really interesting things. So if you're not familiar with him, I'll put a link to his website down below. Check it out. Support makers who are doing interesting things, because you know, they're the future, and Ben has some really, really cool ideas going ahead. So yeah, get on board. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support as being my audience, and thank you to Ben for sending these out. And as I said, first impressions are really good, and I think I'll do I'm going to enjoy reviewing these. So like and subscribe, hit the notifications button, all that sort of stuff. Please get in touch if you've got questions or comments. All my details are listed down below. If you've got products you think I should be looking at, let me know. If there's a way you'd like to support the channel by sponsoring a review or providing items for a review like Ben has here, I would love to hear from you. In the meantime, enjoy your pens, enjoy writing, and I'll talk to you soon.